By the way, this proves once again that mankind is mortal. We would only have been immortal if we had remained obedient and had unlimited access to the tree of life. Even though Adam eventually lived for 930 years, both Adam and Eve slowly began to die from that very moment when they chose to sin. Now, have you ever wondered why there is so much pain and suffering, disease, war, sadness in the world today? Many people blame God and say that He cannot be a loving God if all these terrible things happen in the world. But remember, the day that God created Adam and Eve, He created them perfect, healthy, and happy. They were created with the ability to choose between obedience and disobedience to God, just like we have to make that choice every single day. When we make a choice, we have to accept the consequences of that choice as well. When Adam and Eve chose disobedience, the consequences was that sin, disease, suffering, and death came into the world. This was certainly not how God intended life for mankind to be. All the people on planet Earth are descendants of Adam and Eve, whether they want to believe it or not, and all of our lives are touched by heartache because of sin. From the moment that we are born, sin and rebellion reign in our hearts and cause hardship and difficulty in our lives. Therefore, just as through one man sin entered the world, and death through sin, and thus death spread to all men because all sinned. Now, Satan's way of doing things have never changed. He still tries to make us doubt God's love, righteousness, and trustworthiness. It is also his objective to make us doubt whether God is truly the creator of everything in existence. We are engaged in a spiritual war against Satan, and this is a war that we cannot win on our own. The good news is that our Savior, Jesus Christ, has already overcome Satan. We need Jesus every second of every hour of every day so that we, through His power, can make the right decision.